ahead, absolutely. I mean, the risks are primarily medical, right? We don't know whether the virus reappears when people go back to work. So China has just started to let workers go back to work. And so far, the signs are good. But of course, China has very strong containment measure and has proven to be very effective in terms of containing the virus. Other countries have not been as successful. And so, one risk is that after containment, people go back to work and there might be a reinfection phase and another containment phase. So that is one risk. A second risk is that the virus might reappear in the fall. Perhaps in the summer it goes a little bit away because they are warmer months, but then in the fall it re-intensifies. And it could even come back next year. So that is one set of risks. So what are the underlying medical conditions? A second set of risk is, to what extent is this very, very dramatic economic shock going to perpetuate into the future? We have rarely seen such a fast contraction all around the world. So we estimate that 170 out of 190 countries this year are going to see negative growth. China is one of the lucky countries where we don't forecast negative growth. We do forecast the growth for the year as a whole is going to be positive in China, but of course the first quarter was sharply negative. I mean, you saw that in the industrial production numbers and in other numbers. Mm-hmm. And so we don't know yet to what extent this very sharp contraction is going to be translating into a longer slump around the world. And then thirdly is, of course, financial stability. So we are very lucky that the banks are a lot safer today. Banks have a lot more capital, a lot more liquidity, and so they should be able to withstand quite a bit of adversity. But in the most adverse scenarios, even banks, say some weaker banks, might go bust.